Hello, this is a Transformers review, and this is, now let's see if I've got the name correctly, Action Toys Machine Robo Eagle, no not Eagle Robo, Blackbird Robo. These are basically the people who are doing more modern updates to, I'll just move the camera back a bit, modern updates to GoBots effectively. We've had Tank Robo, some sort of bike robo thing. We've had quite a few. I've got Eagle Robo, which turns into a jet, a grey jet, and Blackbird Robo turns into something that looks like it's out of the X-Men films. So this, I believe it comes like this. It does come with a stand where you can combine it how you want and have him flying about and whatnot, but I use it for scenery, for gaming and whatnot, so I can't show you the stand anymore. But I can show you what he looks like. So just come here on the head sculpt, focus blade. There we go. It's very simple, but it does the job of being nice and round with a very red visor. Nice detail and paint, as you'd expect. Just black arms with a bit of grey, a bit silver, black, and then coming to the back. Yeah, there's a bit of a backpack, but it's very thin, so not really much to complain about. Get that the wrong way around. And so there you have that. Now before I go any further, there are a few things. I don't know if it's a problem overall, but these parts here, if it'll focus, these parts here, these parts, they can break, because this bit, you fold it over and it kind of snaps over the head. Now it feels like it'll break, it won't, but it feels like it will. You just have to be careful with it. If you can see here, I've put some modelling putty or green stuff, depending on what you use. I'll just focus camera. There we go. Yeah, if you can see, there's like blobs where I'm needing to sand it down or something or other, and where I've painted over it. Now you can super glue it to the peg, this joint to the peg, because the only bit you need loose is the main cockpit, this bit in the middle where it's just loose. You could glue this side as well, which I haven't done out with, but it's just something to watch out for. Also, these arms are a bit loose, so I've put a bit of paper in between them just to harden them up a bit. It does mean they've come out a smidge, but it's just something to watch out for. They were a bit loose, but they're now nice and sturdy. So, articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint. It can go left and right, not too bad. Up and down. Down's alright, up's not. You're not getting much up just because of head. And it does turn, but only turns about. Can it get 360? Yeah, it can't go 360 due to this back plate, but you know, you get a fair amount. You get a fair amount left and right. You get what you need. His arms do a full 360. They are ball joints. Weird thing is, they may be loose, but if you get to about here, they're not loose. When they're a bit further down and whatnot, they are a bit loose. So something to watch out for. In the arm, there is a left and right swivel joint. And there's a lever joint up and down as well, so you have a lot of posability in the arms. You see that it can pop off, but that's mainly just me because I've put paper in it. I'm gonna have to remove a bit of paper, but you know, that's just me. Arm swivel, arm bend, and an elbow bend. Nothing at the wrist, unfortunately, but hey, it is what it is. There is a waist swivel, but the hips keep banging into this cockpit. What you'll need to do is raise it back a bit just to get more articulation, but that's mainly due to transformation. So, well, is it? No, it's not to do to transformation. I'm thinking of the other one. But if you want a full waist swivel, you need to just keep this out of the road a bit. Otherwise, you get about that much, which is quite a bit enough, really. Hips are in ball joints. It goes out that far due to where the joints are. They are right at the top. They're a bit slightly further down than you realise, but in fact, I think looking at it, they're about there. So you're thinking they could be there, but they're actually there. So there is that. I suppose a mushroom peg swivel thigh, knee bend, a nice knee bend. Bit tight, but it works. It works as it needs to. It feels like a soft ratchet, even though it's not. And we've also got foot articulation because it's on a ball joint, any which way you want. And it goes as far as you want, and you get a lot of posing out of it, mainly because these sections are die cast. So if I just show you this here, there. Now, there's not many transformers I know of that can do that. I know this isn't a transform per se, but it is what it is. Now, he does come with 2 guns. He comes with 2 of these looking things, if we just focus there. Done in, like, I suppose it's gunmetal grey, I suppose. They look alright. And how they plug in is you want them this way up, and if you look inside the hand, if it just focuses, there's like a slot at the bottom, and what you need to do is get that tab at the bottom lining up like that. Other way around it won't work. So you need the little nub at the top, and it goes in like that. So as you can see, the arms feel a little bit loose. I might need to do something to make them a bit more sturdy, but once you get them up there, not floppy. It's weird. It's very weird. Just put the other one in. So you could get him in a pose like that, and because of how the wing bits at the sides are, you can pose him pretty much how you want, and he'll just stand there. He's about deluxe size. I've got this one here just so happens, if I just move him over a bit, Titans Returns Chrome Dome. It's actually a bit smaller. Bloody hell, I didn't think it were a bit smaller. Scout class maybe? I suppose it could be the size of some deluxes. But I got him for 35 quid, I believe it was. You're looking at new from most places, if you can find it, because it is not easy to find, but if you can find it, you're looking about 50 odd quid, which it's good, but due to the size and the simplicity of transformation, to me it doesn't feel like it's worth that price. But that's just me. So we'll just get on to transformation. Yes, we will. So remove the weapons. It might feel like they're going to break off because of the clicking sound, but it won't. They just slot on, pull off pretty easy. First thing you want to do is come to the feet and push them back. These will fit into the back of the leg like that. It might seem a bit tight, but once you get it lined up, it'll fit right in. Then what you want to do is this section in the middle here, you just push it up like that. Then just fold the legs into themselves like that. Just put these wing pieces like that for now. Do the same with this leg, like so. Then come on to the arms, rotate at the elbow, So it's like that. You want this line pointing up with this, and then just slot them in without the arm falling off. That's probably the biggest thing you'll find. The arms might come off. My problem is because I've put too much paper in there, but that's a tip. If you want to fix toys floppiness, use paper at your discretion. So once you've got them like that, fold these flaps down like so, so it's all kind of aligned. Then what you want to do with the arms is, I'll just zoom in a little bit. The fist will fit into these gaps. Once you've got them lined, come on. See, this is all my problem and fault. And there's a tab right there which will fit into this groove right here, and it will, like so. So same on the other side. You just need to like push them both in together. It does take a little bit of a finagling about, but once you've got it, it'll connect really well, like so. And then come on to the head. You want to make sure their head is facing straight forward, because that'll make things much easier. Then fold this back up. Now, like I said, it might feel like it's fighting it, and it might feel like it wants to snap off, but it won't. That bit chipping off is probably due to how I had the head, I'd imagine, because it's never happened. It's only happened just recently. So just, there we go, like that, and then you just push the head so it fits up there, like that. And there you have Blackbird Robo in his alt mode. One of the nicest transformers of this thing I've ever seen, and the only other one was Leader Jetfire, and that thing, yeah, the transformation, that looks hateful. So, coming here close on the detail. Got a little bit of silver for the cockpit, black all over as you'd expect, a little bit of silver for the engines. Yeah, you can see his robot mode feet, but you know, it is what it is. And on the other side, yeah, it's a classic Transformer design of seeing everything underneath, but in my opinion, the plain mode does make up for the fact that the plain mode just looks awesome, and it's not stupidly huge. One thing to note is the tip is a bit sharp. It's not amazingly sharp, but I'd imagine if you give it enough force, you will stab someone with it. So be careful there. You can fit the weapons on. They go on this hole here and this slot here. So you just take them. You want them this road up, yes, and that will fit into there, and that will fit into there. So just push it in like that. Turn these right way. Of course it won't fit on camera. Like that. And it does give it a bit more stable landing gear, though it does mean, however, that this wheel won't work. It does work if you put it on the ground. It won't turn though, because it's just a moulded bit of plastic, but as you can see, it's a bit off the ground, so just fold it up. And there you go. Just like that. Is it absolutely perfect? No, like I said, the price is a bit much, and little bits in there, like the arms being a bit wobbly, the size of it a bit shorter than most Transformers Deluxes. I know it's technically a third-party thing, but these are the ones that kind of hold the proper license to the GoBots, or the machine robos as they're called in Japan, I think. So, you know, you've got that, I suppose. But it is a pretty good quality figure. If you can find it for, I don't know, 40 to 30, 40 quid, then you're not doing too bad. 50 quid I feel is a bit steep, but that's just me. So, there you have the Action Toys Machine Robo, Blackbird Robo. And that's me saying goodbye for now.